authenticity. We often hear this word bandied about, being our authentic selves. But what does this really mean and how do we go about it? Joining me on the show, the wonderful Tanya Unkovic. Tanya, thanks for being here.
Oh, you are so welcome.
So let's talk about this, being you and the importance of being you. And I'm saying that sort of widely here to myself and to those who are listening. Why is it important for us to sort of find out who we are and how we are as people rather than try and copy others?
Well, if we're not ourselves, who are we going to be? You know, and as you were just doing the intro, I was thinking about when we're born so happy and jolly, aren't we? We don't know how to be someone else. We're just ourselves, and there's no embarrassment, there's no shame. We burp and do all sorts of things and laugh at ourselves, and we're okay with that. Imagine if we had that freedom now.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had the freedom just to be you and not worry, in inverted commas, what other people will think.
I think this is such an interesting thing because I feel like when you said that, the first thing that went through my mind is, but who am I really? You know, because I think over the years we put so many layers of different stories that we create for ourselves and stories that have happened to us that perhaps that jolly child has been lost in that mix.
Yeah. So imagine if we peeled away the layers of hurt, those beliefs and stories that we still have about ourselves. It's about actually being curious and discovering what those stories are and actually asking the question, well, is it really true?
Yeah, I think this is such a good question to ask of ourselves. And if I can give an example of a story that I think I put on my life, I kind of said to myself, well, I'm such an introvert and my favourite things to do, I'm very bookish and I like to read and not be around people. But that's not true. That's part of who I am, but it's actually not all of who I am. And I actually have a very social side. So I think I'm just rediscovering that other side of myself, not ignoring the bookish part of me. That's certainly a part of myself, but rediscovering a side that I'd kind of put aside and said, oh, that's not really me. And I think we all do that, right?
Oh, of course we do. And, you know, imagine if we took those beliefs away, how free we would feel. It's about it. Oh, look, I always come back to that thing of self-acceptance.
Yeah.
Acceptance of who I am, warts and all. Things I've done in the past that I'm not happy about. It's about accepting the way I look. It's about accepting things that I'm not too happy about and going, okay, but this is who I am. What can I do to change this? Yeah, I can do this and this and this, but if this is the core of who I am, I just need to accept myself. I need to love that part of me. You know, I mean, imagine if you go on a date with someone on a first date and you show up and you've put this big mask on of everything that you're not. How's that relationship going to work? You know, it's about being you. When you get up in the morning, when you look at yourself in the mirror and it's only you and God and you, it's about being you when you go to work, showing up as you. It's about being you in your intimate relationship. It's about being you when you go out and date. How different would it be if we could all just completely let all of that trash go that's in our heads, the stories that we've got about ourselves that holds us back, and we just all showed up.
What a more interesting mix of people we would become then, right?
Gosh, wouldn't it be lovely?
Yeah.
I know it probably is a bit about utopia here that we're talking about,
like it, yeah.
You know, just break it down and just look at the areas of your life where you feel that you're hiding something. You're hiding the true you. Why? Why am I doing that? Do I think that others won't like me? Do I not like that bit about myself? I mean, does God love that bit about me? I'm sure he does.
I think sometimes also talking to someone else can help unpack some of those things. Maybe things that you don't see about yourself, but someone else does. Or maybe they just have the right questions and you can go, oh, yeah, I've not thought about it in that kind of way before. So it is about being a little vulnerable. So you'd probably want to do it with the right person.
Absolutely. And, you know, you can even start by doing it just with you and your journal. Start journaling. What are those parts of me that are inside that I've hidden. Maybe it's the person I used to feel that I was, the woman I used to feel I was, the man I used to feel I was. Where is that part of me now? What needs to happen in order for that part of me to be alive again?
So, I mean, this is big stuff. And again, it will take quiet and time and all of that. And also, I guess, a realization that perhaps the person that we do go out with every day is not the person that perhaps is who we are fully meant to be. And I often think that, when sometimes I go back to the idea of, well, who did God create me to be? What will the fullness of myself look like? Yeah.
And what if by me holding myself down is stopping God's will for me? Maybe God wants me to shine. Why am I not allowing myself to shine? Yep, sometimes your brightness blinds other people. They don't like it and they'll try and tear you down. Keep shining. Keep shining, because the more you shine, the more you'll ignite someone else.
Yeah, I think you give permission for others to do so when you do it yourself.
Yeah.
And there is that thing in human nature to want to tear others down. But just say, look, that is a part of human nature. It's been going on forever. Don't take it personally, maybe.
Yep. And love them anyway.
Yeah.
Love them anyway, knowing, well, hopefully if I keep shining, you will see your own brightness. But, I always invite my clients to go and take a look at that part of themselves that they have kept, I don't know, hidden, buried. It is who they are, and they're dying to be that person again. They just don't know how to ignite it. They don't allow themselves the freedom to be themselves. Why waste your precious life trying to be something that you're not? And look, I know that social media out there just pumps so much into us, right? Just be you.
Yeah. Baby steps to get there, do you think?
Baby steps to get there. Start journaling. Start journaling. Start talking to that part of you that you feel might be hiding away. That man in you, that woman in you, that existed once upon a time, and for whatever reason, whatever's happened in your life, you've hidden them away. But you so want to be that person again. Start writing to them, inviting them back.
All right. There you go. Write yourself a letter. Tanya, there's some really good advice in here, and there'll be people listening today thinking, you know what? I want to be authentic. I don't know what this looks like. I might need a little help to get there.
Yeah.
If people do want to contact you, and you did mention that you've got clients that you work through on this particular thing, you can help. What's the best way to get in contact with you?
You can go to my website. You can Google my name. You'll find me all over social media.
That's right. Tanya Unkovic, thanks for joining me in the studio, and it's such a pleasure to be able to talk to you each week.
You are welcome.